Did you feel a tremendous responsibility? I don't even know to who, but to kill because here you are, the first Black female comedian to host Saturday Night Live. Like, did you feel some overwhelming responsibility in a weird way to represent
I
or
felt the
something?
responsibility to myself. I felt
Right.
the responsibility to, 10-year-old Tiffany that always wanted to be on this show, that watched this, that studied it, that checked the videos out at the dang library and sat and studied like when Eddie Murphy was on there and all these different like great people.
Eddie Murphy was the greatest Saturday Night Live cast member that ever lived, right? We have to say
Yeah,
that.
I think he was the greatest one.
Have you ever talked to him about Saturday Night Live?
We never talked about Saturday Night Live. We never talked about it. But I've met
Because it's
him.
not
We've
cool?
talked
It's not
about a lot of
cool?
things. No, I had so many other questions. I got other things I wanted, like a lot of other things I want to talk about, like Vampire in Brooklyn, like,
Yeah.
like Coming
Where'd
to
you meet him?
America, and like at his house. No, the first time I ever met him was
Oh.
at the Laugh Factory, and he told me, "Oh, you're funny." I was like, "You think so?" And he's
Oh,
like,
that's
"Yeah,
that. Well,
you're funny." I'm like,
that's like the hand of God touching you.
"Yeah." And then I got invited to his place, and then I was like, it was so many other celebrities around, and I wasn't a celebrity yet. This is like, yeah, it might have been 2005.
Was it intimidating
Yeah,
to
because
be
he's like somebody I looked up to so much, and I didn't want to say anything stupid. I didn't want him to think I was dumb, you know?
right, right.
And little did I know he had already been doing his like research on me, had been clocking me for years. I had no idea. And I found out later, I was with Dave Chappelle, and we went to Eddie's house, and Eddie's telling me all these things about. He was like, "You made a good choice when you did this, and why did you want to do that thing, and what made you come up with that?" And we're like, and I'm like, "You know my jokes, you know." He's like, "Yeah, and I love this sketch that you did, and this sketch sucked, but this one was really good." And I'm like, "You watch my stuff." Like,
And by the way, I should mention when you did your shot on Saturday Night Live, you got an Emmy for it, right? So it turned
yeah,
out well. And the monologue, that's where you shine, right? And that's where you get nervous
yeah.
because it's all you. It's really here's Tiffany Haddish, take it away. And
And I wrote all of that.
were you nervous?
It was more excited and ready to get it. Like, let me get this done. Like, get through it. Like, I want to do it. Let me do what I do. Let me do what I do. Like, I felt like they was holding me back. And as soon as the doors opened, I was like, yeah, I'm out here. I'm doing what I do. And I was just like, bringing it.